Dozens of Connecticut companies have gone into the entertainment business. They generously supply matching grants for their employees who join Connecticut Public Television. If your company would like to support CPTV, please call us to find out how. Thanks.
This programming is made possible in part by Loctite Corporation, a worldwide specialty chemical company dedicated to customer partnerships. Loctite salutes the people of Connecticut. By the Bushnell and its World Symphony Series, continuing an annual tradition with a presentation of the Cleveland Orchestra on February 18th at 8 p.m. Call the Bushnell for ticket information. Connecticut's report card, Year 2, is CPTV's ongoing commitment to education. Our partners are People's Bank, Connecticut Education Association, and Asea Brown Boveri.
Only stared at her with his eyes getting greener and greener. His whiskers twitched and his black tail.
A good start to education can make all the difference in your child's life.
I do think that we are hurrying children to the detriment of those children. I think that we live in a very competitive society, and as we move more towards greater affluence and becoming more secure in our middle-classedness, we're transferring those values onto children, and what that is doing is creating pressure on children. Our message to parents is there are steps and sequences that all children have to experience, and they benefit more by having the time to move through these sequences without being hurried.
In any time of family, community, or worldwide stress, the most important question in a young child's mind is, who will take care of me? Does that sound self-centered? Well, of course it is. Young children can't take care of themselves. So in order to survive, they must have others to take care of them. We adults need to be very clear as we talk with our children about any difficult time that they will always have someone to care for their needs, no matter what. That's what helps them grow in good times and in bad. Children aren't responsible for wars. The least and the best we adults can do is to let our children know that we'll take good care of them, no matter what.
In time of war, how is the Persian Gulf crisis affecting you? Call in Friday night at 8 with your questions or comments. We'll have a panel of concerned citizens to take your call. Joining us, an expert on the Middle East, a psychiatrist, a member of Congress, a parent, and an anti-war activist. In time of war, Connecticut reacts.
Presentation of filmmaker Ken Burns' In Conversation is made possible by a grant from Chubb Life America, who proudly sponsors this broadcast on behalf of its employees, insurance and financial service agents, and the community.
Communist leader Ho Chi Minh fought for years to drive the Americans from Vietnam. But years before, in the final days of World War II, he had fought alongside Americans.
Ho Chi Minh was on a silver platter in 1945. We had him.
U.S. Major Archimedes Patty believes Ho could have been our ally.
What he wanted to show me was a draft of the Declaration of Independence that he was going to declare several days later. And when it was interpreted to me, I was quite taken aback to hear the words of the American Declaration of Independence. Words about liberty, life, the pursuit of happiness, etc. I just couldn't believe my own ears.
What happened in 1945 that started Vietnam and America on the road to war? Roots of a War on Vietnam.
Sunday at 8 on Connecticut Public Television. Home Time is made possible in part by the House of Doors Incorporated of Cheshire and Salem, Connecticut. The House of Doors specializes in residential millwork and assisting contractors and do-it-yourselfers with door replacement. By Custom Cabinet Designs Kitchen and Bath Showroom in Glastonbury, offering innovative design, diverse selection, and professional installation of cabinetry by Actua and other manufacturers.
This is PBS.
An expanded version of Home Time's Log Cabin is available on video cassette. In addition to the techniques you just saw, this tape covers the log assembly, roof finishing, window and door installation, and interior rough-ins with emphasis on elements unique to log building. The price is $9.99. To order this or any other Home Time tape, call 1-800-736-3033.
What do the Stanley Works, Pitney Bowes, and Middlesex Memorial Hospital have in common? They are but three of over 100 companies who join our members in underwriting award-winning programming on Connecticut Public Broadcasting. Get your business involved. Call Donna Collins for details.
Some people hustle food, some people hustle cars. But have you ever heard about the man who hustles stars? Jack Horkheimer, Star Hustler, director of the Miami Space Transit Planetarium.
Our episode for this week, Monday, February 4th through Sunday, February 10th, is Venus and Her Rival.
And I'm here to tell you all about tonight's star. And the biggest show of all, the universe, your Star Hustler, Jack Horkheimer.
Greetings, greetings, fellow Stargazers. And this month we have a wonderful kind of yin and yang planet game in the sky just after sunset. For indeed, if you go outside any clear night just after it's gotten dark and look first to the west and then to the east, or vice versa, you will see what looks like a double planet show. Because right now, two planets are almost rivaling each other for attention, both being very bright and about the same height up off opposite horizons. Let me show you. Simply go outside any night this week and next, just after it gets completely dark, and look to the west. And there you'll see, about 10 degrees up off the horizon, the planet named for the goddess of beauty, and once called the twin sister planet of our Earth, dazzling Venus, the jewel of early evening. Then, if you turn completely around, almost 180 degrees, and look toward the east, you will see almost equally above the horizon, not quite as bright, but rivaling Venus for attention, the king of the planets, Jupiter. And as you regular Star Hustler watchers may recall, Jupiter, 1 week ago on January 29th, came into opposition for 1991, meaning that it is currently at its greatest brilliancy and is visible in the heavens all night long, from sunset to sunrise. And this week and next is the best time to compare Jupiter and Venus at similar brightness before Venus brightens up even more, which Venus will continue to do for the next several months. Now, depending where you are and the clarity of the air, Venus and Jupiter this week and next, just after sunset, may either appear to be both dazzling and shimmering like two great jewels on opposite sides of the heavens, or they may simply steadily glow like silent, cold beacons in the night. The reason being that whenever we view planets close to the horizon, they are more likely to scintillate, that is, twinkle. Because when planets are low to the horizon, we look at them through more layers of Earth's atmosphere. And if these layers are full of a lot of particulate matter and are moving a lot, we, in effect, see the images of the planets as they are tossed about through these turbulent layers of air. Kind of like looking at an object way off on the horizon out in the desert. The shimmering heat of the desert causing the air and anything we see through it to shimmer. So you can pretty much tell whether your local atmosphere is turbulent or steady if Venus and Jupiter shimmer or not. And believe it or not, astronomers much prefer steady air to shimmering air, although shimmering air is much prettier to my way of thinking. At any rate, shimmering or not, this is a great time to watch Venus and Jupiter if you just remember to keep looking up. You asked for it, and you got it. The first Star Hustler Video Almanac. 16 episodes especially designed for each month and season of the year to enjoy for years to come. To receive your Star Hustler Radio Almanac, send check or money order for $19.95 plus $125 postage and handling to Star Hustler Video Almanac. Post Office Box 2, Miami, Florida 33261. And if you order now, you'll also receive at no extra charge a Star Hustler Star Wheel. Star Hustler is made possible by the P.L. Dodge Foundation, the Abraham Schwartz Estate, the Rosenberg Foundation, and the patrons of the Miami Museum of Science and Space Transit Planetarium.
Connecticut Public Broadcasting thanks Trinity College, the University of Hartford, and the Stamford Center for the Arts, whose ongoing support helps us bring quality programming to all of Connecticut. Good evening from Connecticut Public Television, where we brighten your child's day with the best programs to learn from, featuring television's most fascinating personalities. We explore the universe and nature's most interesting creatures. When news is breaking, we provide the background to help you understand national and local events. Masterpieces of drama from around the world and America's own are brought to life on public television. And you turn to us for powerful documentaries and national and local public affairs programs that bring complex issues into perspective. There are engaging conversations with sports' most heralded figures, and we make sense of economic conditions with nightly reports and weekly updates. Our programs show you how to do it yourself for more creative living, and we honor the arts throughout this country by displaying its many forms. Connecticut Public Television is a viewer-supported, not-for-profit corporation. Connecticut Public Television programs are aired on 5 channels throughout the state. These channels are licensed to Hartford, Bridgeport, Norwich, New Haven, and Waterbury. Studio production facilities are based in Hartford and in Stamford. We thank Chase Enterprises for consideration in providing transmitting facilities and Trinity College for donating space for our facilities on the college campus. Write to us at Connecticut Public Television, Hartford, Connecticut 06106. We hope you've enjoyed watching Connecticut Public Television and will join us again tomorrow. Good night. This is CPTV, the Connecticut Public Television Network. This is WEDN, Channel 53 Norwich, and WEDY, Channel 65 New Haven. Both stations are owned and operated by Connecticut Public Broadcasting, Incorporated, with studios at 240 New Britain Avenue, Hartford. WEDN has transmitting facilities on Bishop Road in the town of Bosra, Connecticut, and operates on Channel 53 with an effective radiated power of 801.64 kilowatts visual and 80.16 kilowatts aural, as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission. WEDY transmitting facilities are located at East Rock Park in New Haven, Connecticut. WEDY operates on Channel 65 with an effective radiated power of 4.43 kilowatts visual and 443 watts aural, as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission.